How many of you really understand about vitamin D? Because vitamin D is not a vitamin. It's a hormone regulator, immune modulator. Now, whether you believe this or not, you're going to find out the older you get. The older you get, the less vitamin D you actually absorb. It's one of the things that you have to get into your body. The sun is so important. Understand something. As you get older and your vitamin D becomes less, you're going to get what they call arthritis. Then you're going to get osteoarthritis. And understand something, vitamin D deficiency is one of the biggest things. You know, as you're starting to get older, your joints are starting to feel sore and stiff. One of the most important things you can do, I'm telling you right now, is vitamin D. All right, now, we have what's called a vitamin D light, and we sell what's called crystal panels. These are pure crystal panels that you can put in front of your vitamin D light. Now, understand this, you can buy a vitamin D light, and if I were you, I'd buy one that's about 5 feet tall. And you'll see it on my website at store.doctordetox.com. We don't make a lot of money on them because they're that important. We got to get them out to people. But the vitamin D light, you can go have a shower, or you can go and skin brush, have a shower, okay? Or you could do a salt glow in the shower and have a shower. And once you come out, have that vitamin D light in your bathroom. You know, it only takes 4 minutes to totally saturate your body with a full body vitamin D light. It's worth the money. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm traveling right now, okay? And when I travel, you can believe this or not, or when I can't do my vitamin D light, meanwhile, I live in Mexico, okay? I live in Ixtapas, Mexico. That's where we have our 5-star healing retreat. We have a beautiful healing retreat down there. Now understand, I'm in the sun a lot, but you need to get this. I will always use my vitamin D light, or I will even add vitamin D to my protocol. Now you're gonna say, you're absolutely nuts, Daryl. But we sell vitamin D 5,000 IUs, and we sell vitamin D 50,000 IUs. Now when I travel, I take 250,000 IUs. That's 100,000 IUs with a vitamin K. Now understand something. You're going, oh my God, Joe, you're going to kill yourself. Guess what? If I were to go to the doctor and get a test done, when I do the vitamin D like I do it, they would say, oh my God, you're going to die. You're going to die. Because these guys know nothing about health. Understand that. When I was a child, they told you not to take more than 400 IUs of vitamin D, or you could be in big trouble or have liver problems. Now they say 800 IUs of vitamin D. Meanwhile, guess what? You know, people say out there that, you know, you should get like 15,000. You know, I say to my clients, patients, I wouldn't do less than 15, 20,000 a day, okay? All right? And the older you get, the less you absorb it and the less that comes into your body. Do you know why? Guess what? It goes from arthritis to rheumatoid arthritis to rheumatoid osteoarthritis to hip replacement, knee replacement, but joint replacement, okay? Low back surgery. I mean, I'm not telling you that low back surgery is just caused from vitamin D, lack of it. But I'm telling you right now that if you come down and you feel like your immune system's being kicked, or you feel like you're coming down with the flu, you feel like you're, feeling weak, let me tell you something. That's when I bang it. I do 250,000 IUs of vitamin D. When I travel, I do 250,000 IUs of vitamin D plus a vitamin K. How am I doing? Let me tell you something. We can tell these so-called doctors, which aren't doctors, or surgeons and physicians, they get told what they need to think. So of course, they're told what they need to think, even if it's not true. Because guess what? Most of us don't think. We don't think on our own. Understand something. Almost everything that we know about health is a lie. That's why this is a slave planet. This is why people get harvested. You think I'm kidding? When I was younger, I remember my great-grandfather with a cane. He was in a war, okay? And I remember a few other people in a cane, maybe 1 or 2 wheelchairs. I mean, right now, there's more canes, more walkers, okay? There's more electric wheelchairs. I mean, Yeah, but most of those electric scooters, that's because people emotionally gave up. Because understand something, your mentality decides your life. And guess what? If you run your life by what your parents taught you, God loves them. If you run your life by what you learned all the way through high school, university, if you run your life what a medical doctor learns, then you don't have a life. Then you are going to go to the butcher and you are going to be sold off by the pound. And you better get it. And I'm going to tell you something. Think about how amazing human beings are for all the BS that we have to swallow, eat, drink, and think. Okay, we are infinite, indestructible spirits, but this meat suit, it can only take so much. And I'm telling you right now, you've got to download my pdgfree.com guide. It's not a sales pitch. Never buy a product from me. Don't come to me, but understand, you get that free. You read that guide, and it's going to open your eyes up to a whole new world about what's really going on. You do have the power to heal. You do have the power to feel. And you do have the power to love and care for yourself and shine that light on your family. It's very important. And understand something. Right now, I'm flying to go and do a 5-day intensive, okay? Are you ready for this? With actually a cancer clinic, okay? And I'm going to be showing them how to actually pull fibroids and tumors apart with love and care. Because understand, you know what, whether you want to believe this or not, those issues in your tissues were first in your mind. Let me tell you something, okay? We know right now in between 70 and 80% of the population is actually depressed. And you know why they're depressed? Because they have depressive thoughts. When you have depressive thoughts, you do not make or dump serotonin. Did you get that? Serotonin. So you are serotonin deficient. And when you're serotonin deficient, that's depression. Understand, only 5% of your energy is stored in your brain. The other 95 is stored in your body. And every issue in your tissues, from a pimple to a tumor, was caused because of a rumor. And understand that. I need you to get this. Okay? So, the way you think, your thoughts, your programs, okay, they create the serotonin. If you go around, okay, negative, I don't know, negative person, you know, you don't like this, you don't like that, my life sucks. Guess what? You don't make serotonin. And you don't make serotonin, you're going to stay depressed for the rest of your life. Okay? And then when you take these antidepressants, they're going to even make you more depressive. Do you know why? Because the little bit of serotonin that you make, they actually shut it down so that you're only dripping it out even slower. Oh yeah, so here, why don't you take your antidepressant when you're the way you think already caused very little serotonin to be made. Now we're only going to drip it out because you don't have much. Guess what? That's why, what's the only thing that comes from antidepressant? Drugs, thoughts of suicide, and that my life sucks, and that I give up. And remember something, if you're not feeding your spirit, you're not going to heal your body. And if you don't feel your spirit, feed your spirit, then you don't even want to be here. And that's the people that you see in those electric scooters going around. They've already given up. Don't you dare give up. You find your brave heart. I'm coming out what's called bhnapp.com. Go there. Check out my new Braveheart app. This is my gift to the world. And I am going to gift the world every day with everything I've got. Because whether you believe it or not, we were created by the same creator. And that's it. We are Bravehearts. We are stronger when we come together. And we better come together or we're going to fall apart.